G'day, my name's Alan Teskey. My main aim in beekeeping is to experiment and to obtain as much honey from the hives as possible. This is my 2-year-old queen mother hive, and over to my left is the host hive that I brought back from Thornlands. This is my JENTER unit that I place into my queen mother hive. There's the excluder been removed. There's the queen that I'm just releasing from the JENTER. She's been caged up for the last 24 hours, and I've just had a check, and it looks like there's heaps and heaps of eggs that have been laid in the unit. It can hold a maximum of 90 eggs. I'm now placing the JENTER without the excluder on it. There's the excluder been removed, and placing this JENTER frame back in the original place where I've just taken it out of. I placed a pollen container with pollen in it, and also a pollen paddy, but it doesn't look like they're using the pollen paddy much. There's a few bees on it, a little bit's been eaten but not much, and also 1 litre of 50/50 sugar syrup, so that they've got some nectar coming in. The JENTER will stay in for up until Saturday morning, when the eggs will start to hatch, and then I'll transfer them into a cell bar into the host hive over to my left. In this super is 3 frames of nurse bees that I have taken out of a strong nucleus hive from another site. I'm going to amalgamate them with my host hive for my first run of queens for spring 2019. The TEK setup on the left is 3 frames of nurse bees. I'm going to amalgamate with B6. On the right is the queen right hive. On the left with the double B15 is the queenless hive, and it's got 6 frames of brood, and it's chockers with nurse bees. And I'm going to put some more in there. Extra frame of honey just for the extra food. There's down the bottom there's a packet of irradiated pollen and sugar syrup, so they start their royal jelly process. Here you see there's a fair few bees flying. That's the worker bees coming back to the new position, and over the next 24-48 hours, virtually all the worker bees will be coming back to this original entrance from B6, the queen right hive. Rearing queens, you cannot have any queens in the nuke that you're rearing from, otherwise she'll tear down all your cells. This nuke here is now empty, so I'll put it back into storage, ready for next week when we break up the nukes, ready to place the cells. Not much activity at the entrance here because all the field bees are going back to the opposite entrance, the original entrance around the front here. This is one of the plugs and the guide. This can happen if the plug is not put in properly, or if the unit is loose in the yellow cage. Here you see the JENTER with the plugs been removed and placed into the cell bar. We did 25 on Sunday, and we'll see how many that is taken. The plugs have got to be put back in, otherwise the bees will propolize or close up all those holes, and you won't be able to get any eggs out. Once the cells have been started, the queen right hive can be turned around 180 degrees back to its original entrance. The excluder is now being replaced, and the super on my left is going to be placed on top, and it's going to become a queen right hive again. The queenless host hive is now being repositioned on top of the excluder. The queen cells have already been started, and now they can be finished above a queen right hive, above an excluder. By the looks of the amount of bees that's on this frame, there's too many to try and check to see how many cells have been started. I must check this host hive every day for pollen and sugar syrup. They cannot run out of it until the queen cells have been sealed, which is day 6. A few pinholes are now being punctured into the plastic sugar syrup container so that the bees can get it a lot easier. The nurse bees have been devouring at least 1.5 litres of the sugar syrup every day, and I've been changing it every afternoon. The container of pollen has been filled every second day to make sure they have sufficient for their needs. There have been some showers of rain coming down, and so this is why I've had to extend the rain hood for those few days.